Shrinkflation? What the hell is that? Who doesn't know what shrinkflation is now? We're eating it every day, or what I like to call midget meals.
We're eating midget meals. Midget meals. We're eating midget meals. Midget meals. We're eating midget meals. We're eating midget meals.
Hey, we're eating midget meals, baby yay.
Life cereal, 450 grams. For years, in the first decade of the 2000s, it was 730 grams. Chunky Campbell's Ghost Pepper Chicken Noodle Soup, it's actually really hot. 510 milliliters. These things were nearly 600 like 2 years ago. And Rice-A-Roni, 227 grams. What do they think this is, like lunchtime with juice boxes at an elementary school?
Okay, so you want to know when we are going to produce the 1.66 ounces container?
1.66 what containers?
Ounces?
Ounces? What word is that?
Or I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay, you guys, you're Breyers, right? You know how you guys sell ice cream?
Yes, Brian.
Yes, you sell it in a container, and it's been 1.66 liters for a long time, right? Yeah, when did you originally make it that size? Like a long time ago, it used to be 2 liters. How long ago has that been?
Okay, so you want to know when we changed the size? Or when we started producing that size instead of the 2 liters?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be more than happy to help you with that.
First of all, what is Breyers, and is it safe to eat for humans?
Yeah, they changed their recipe from like 3 ingredients to 20 ingredients. There was lots of names that you couldn't pronounce unless you were Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory, and it was a mess. They tried melting it out in the sun, and it wouldn't melt. It basically sat there like, please kill me. Ugh. You could still get the black brands. The black brands still apparently maintained the healthy, traditional Breyers ingredients from the streets of Philadelphia in 1897. When it's Breyers, if it's blue, it's untrustworthy goo, and if it's black, it's as good as 1980s crack.
Do you have a container with you?
No, I don't. Why?
In order to know which specific product is that you are inquiring about.
Breyers ice cream. Like all the ice cream you sell.
Because we have different sizes of our ice cream.
All the sizes that you guys sell of Breyers ice cream is the same size. Like when I go to the store, they're all the same size.
Depending on the product, we have some products that...
Just regular ice cream, vanilla ice cream. Chocolate, whatever, just vanilla or chocolate ice cream. What about cheese? Like, they come in bigger sizes still, but on average you're getting like a little 400 gram mozzarella. Like, look at how small it is.
Many Canadians are fed up with shrinkflation, so what's being done about it? Several countries are introducing regulations. Canada isn't yet among them. This girl right here, she bought Dawn Platinum to clean those messy pots and pans from eating chicken the other night. But she got a bottle that was 10% smaller than regular, and it still cost the same. That's some crazy business right there. You should tell us when they reduce the size. It's unethical like a sneaky, dirty weasel.
Marshmallows are for team players, Dylan.
60% of Canadians don't like that there aren't warnings, and they want change. This lady here got ripped off for half a kilo of sugar. Brazil is demanding the manufacturers declare volume changes, and Hungary is doing it too. South Korea is on board too. Like, just imagine if you bought a ping pong racket, but it was just a little small.
Okay, for example, I see like a change on December 2019 for the chocolate chip gluten-free. In that one, was 3 gallons.
3 what?
A gallon, it was a gallon. So it was 11.35 liters.
11.35 liters?
Yes.
When was any container 11 liters? There were no. The containers they've been 1.6 liters for 0.66 liters for a long time, but a long time ago they used to be 2 liters. So I'm trying to figure out when that change happened.
We're reading Midget Meals.
Well, for example, the pecan frozen dessert. We have one for 1.5 quart or 48 ounces, and the other 1 pint or 473 milligrams.
Is there someone else you could maybe transfer me to that knows more about this? I can't even understand half the things you're saying.
Sure. So do you want a supervisor?
What?
You want a supervisor?
Yeah, supervisor, let's go. Make it happen. Okay, Svetlana put me on hold like twice in a row trying to find a supervisor and couldn't do it. How does Svetlana even have a job there?
That information about when it was exactly downsized from 2 liters to 1.66. But I have the change that was made in last year from 1.66 to 1.4 liters.
Where was that change made last year? Because I just saw that this week, in the last week, in the stores here in British Columbia. How come if it was made a year ago, it just came to BC now?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. It was made this year. And
It was made this year. When was it made this year?
this downsized
When?
this year in January.
In January. Because I only just noticed it in the stores in the last week in February.
Yes, it was the last month actually.
Comments, your comments are so good.
Ice cream is actually bad for you and kills millions of people a year due to obesity and poor cholesterol levels.
Actually, they were 2-liter size for years until COVID.
I don't think so.
And you don't know how long it's been 1.66 liters for?
The most of them that I just saw that I was mentioning to you were from 2019 or 2020, for example.
And they were 1.66 liters?
Yes.
Okay,
very well.
how come you shrunk it from 1.66 liters to 1.41 liters?
I'm sorry?
Why did you shrink it from 1.66 liters to 1.41 liters?
Well, we are dedicated to deliver the same high-quality, delicious burgers you love, while our packaging has changed. The formulations remain the same in almost the portfolio. For a classic mint chocolate chip cookie dough, heavenly hash, and rocky road, and cookies and cream, and they have now been updated from frozen dessert to ice creams, and are found in our creamery style range. Unilever has always taken great pride in offering the highest quality products at reasonable and fair prices. We're always on a journey to improve our products, and while we actively try to manage costs, at times we have to make adjustments. And also thank you for being a loyal consumer to our brand for all this time.
Okay, but you didn't really answer my question of why did you you changed the size from 1.66 liters to 1.41 liters?
It was for managed costs.
Managed costs?
Yes.
Why didn't you say that the first time I asked the question instead of saying all that other stuff that you said? Because you wasted a lot of time. And I didn't even understand half the stuff you said.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yes, it
Yeah.
was for that reason.
Yeah. Okay, so you sure you can't get like a producer or like a supervisor on the phone for me?
Yes.
Can you like yell to someone next to you? Like, is there like a guy next to you, like Steve or maybe Joe, and maybe they know what's going on?
I have a supervisor right now available, so if you want.
Yeah, get that guy. Let's go.
We're reading Midget Meals.
Hey, we reading midget meals, baby yay.
Hello?
Thanks for calling Briars. My name is James. I understand you wish to speak to a supervisor.
Yeah, me and a friend were just wondering about the size of the ice cream, the regular Breyers ice cream. So we're trying to figure out, when was Breyers ice cream sold in 2 liters or larger than 1.66 liters?
Prior, I'm honestly not sure on that. I'm not sure when it was ever sold as 2 liters. It would have been many, many years ago, though.
That's what I was thinking, at least a decade.
Yeah, I know that we just downloaded to downsized to 1.4 liters in January of this year.
I see. That's why the conversation came up, because I said it was 1.66 for at least a decade and a half, and he said it was changed around COVID, and I said, no, it wasn't that recent.
No, it would have been prior to that.
Yeah. Okay, but you don't know for sure?
No, but I can give you, let me check one thing here. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help.
That's fine,
I
okay.
do want to thank you for being a fan of Briars, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, thanks. You too.